Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 27th of March, heading home at 6 p.m. and yeah, it's been a pretty crazy week. Obviously we've had complete lockdown from Monday night in the UK, which apparently hasn't been very much complete lockdown, to be honest, but it's supposed to be complete lockdown. So Monday night that was announced, and I decided at that point that I'd tell the staff not to come in Tuesday, but I would continue working, because we're a distributor of a food products, all right, coffee. Some people might say coffee isn't a food. I'm going to admit, when I try and export it some places, the carriers are pretty insistent it is food, which can be very annoying actually, because then they say we don't export food product and coffee's food, and you're kind of like, well, is it food really? You know. So, but whatever, distributor, and the government did say quite clearly that people shouldn't go to shops and they should do online shopping, have things delivered. And I'm someone who delivers stuff, coffee and other things. So, well, not personally, although I have done some, I've done some delivering myself locally, but for the most part I've been in every week. From Tuesday onwards I haven't been dropping Hermes parcels at the petrol station. I'm taking some tonight, but I could do with topping up with fuel, to be honest, so that's why. But other than that, I've been having them collected instead, because again, with this whole lockdown and trying to keep everything as, you know, least chance as possible of spreading anything, my feeling was not going in the petrol station is probably a good idea in the whole, even though the parcels cost more if I get them collected than if I drop them off myself. So there's a little bit of a loss in cost there for my diligence at not going to the petrol station. So, oh, go on, little beacon to. Whee. So yes, I've been getting them collected instead, and the Hermes local guy who does all the deliveries and stuff. Everyone's gone nuts tonight. They're all driving like chuffing nut jobs. What's going on? I mean, there's no traffic about anyway, but the odd few are just driving complete loony. So yeah, he was complaining about the fact that, you know, it's barely worth him coming out. In fact, apparently I've been making his day worthwhile getting out in his van with stuff, because what he's been making on my parcels. I've slowed down now. That's funny, isn't it? Because there's a police car up ahead.
Warning, K-band radar.
He's going to do a loop-the-loop. He's doing a loop-the-loop. Loop-de-loop-de-loop-doop. It's taking a while to do his loop-the-loop. Heading back into town, I suppose. So, yeah, he's been doing that. So he comes about 10 o'clock in the morning and picks up my pallet of Hermes parcels, and then at 4 o'clock the DPD driver comes and he picks up his bigger parcels. And you might think that there'd be not a lot for me to do, because, something going on in town then. Go and disperse those people frolicking in the park. Shocking. No more than 2 people anywhere. No mass grouping about and spreading your germs. I have actually been shipping loads of stuff. Absolutely tons and tons. It's been ludicrous, to be honest. I've still got orders backed up to the hilt, which is kind of unbelievable. But I'm doing my best, but I'm one person. Right, I'm going to get my fuel and then I shall be back shortly. So I'm trying to sneak out of the petrol station quickly because the police have just gone in to fill up with fuel. And I didn't really fancy doing Mr. Nelles's words of wisdom with them there. So I'll stop off on the way for a dramatic pause to do Mr. Nelles's words of wisdom. So yes, it's been an incredibly busy week at work, even though all the cafes are shut. Everyone's been buying green coffee and roasted coffee to have at home because they're stuck at home, because everyone's supposed to be isolating themselves from coronavirus. So with the staff being off, it's amazing how much harder work it is when you're trying to do everything on your own, because you know it doesn't work because there's too much. There is just too much stuff to do. So when you're trying to pack boxes and seal them and do the labels for shipping and attaching the labels for shipping, and then in terms of coffee, you're going to roast the coffee, then pack it into the bags, then do the labels, put the labels on the bags, then seal the bags, then put the bags in the box and seal the box, and then do the label that's shipped. It's loads.
Warning.
So
speed limit
I've been
30
8
miles
o'clock
per hour.
in the morning to 6 o'clock at night, Tuesday today, flat out, and I've still got a mass of orders left that I haven't shipped yet. In fact, I'll probably be coming into work Sunday, not to paint, as I have been for some time, but to ship more orders, to get more done, so when the Hermes guy collects on Monday morning, he'll have a load more. Because I've just got rid of 25 odd from today. That's considering he already took 30 this morning. So that's 55 Hermes parcels today. There was a good 30 odd DPD ones. It's busier than the busiest run up to Christmas was. Insane. So yeah, but I mean, on the plus side, I've got plenty of money coming in. Just I'm doing all the work myself, which is kind of a bit tedious. And the other problem is paperwork's out the window, so that is going to back up badly, and that's going to be big issues, especially as our financial year end is at the end of April.
Warning, K-band radar.
And at the moment, looks like looks like we'll be nowhere near ready, because nothing will be right. Let's just stop in here a minute, and we could do Mr. Nelles's words of wisdom in this hidey spot. It's good, isn't it? Right, Mr. Nellis, what have you got to tell me? I'm sure it's exciting. He's been trying to send me messages, but I've been too busy to answer. Too busy. Mr. Nellis says, things to talk about on your vlog. Me, as I've been watching Twins starring Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I've also watched Little Giant starring Rick Moranis. Alright, that sounds pretty good. World Theatre Day today. Not many people in the theatre today. Or any day at the moment. Boris Johnson, as he is seriously self-isolated today. Well, it's a bit chuffing late, isn't it, really? He should have paid more attention to his hand washing, is all I'll say, Mr. Johnson. Can you remember Mr. Motivator? I can actually remember that very well. Are Jordan, your wife and Callum keeping well? Yes, all the family are fine, all staying inside. Well, I've been out in the garden because it's been lovely weather this week. Absolutely good. I'm telling you, I'd have loved having this week off, all the sun, get out in the garden, get a bit of a tan and everything. I mean, everyone that hasn't been working this week has just been like, bliss. We're not working and it's sunny and hot and lovely. Me, I've just been stuck rattling around in a warehouse on my own, packing orders like a loon pot. That's it. That's like my whole week. Not seen any of the sun. I've been aware of its presence outside. But other than that, no. No sun for me, fortunately. So, yeah. That's kind of the crux of things at the moment. Yeah, everywhere's shut down completely in lockdown. Supermarkets, if you can get into them, you have to queue outside. And there's all sorts of restrictions. There has been talk, I've heard, that the police in certain areas around the UK have been stopping people driving, like me now, stopping them and asking them where they're going and what for, because we are supposed to be social distancing. You aren't supposed to be visiting relatives, friends, family, anyone. You're only supposed to be going out for a bit of exercise, really, and essential shopping, i.e. food, and that is it. Now, I've got to admit, last night I was coming back along here at about 7:30, which is, a late time at night. You'd think everybody would just not be around or doing anything. And would you believe there was a car, a little Suzuki car, with quite obviously very elderly husband and wife husband driving at 15 miles an hour along a 30-mile-an-hour road. 15 miles an hour. But the point was, what were they doing out at all? Because if you're over 70, you're supposed to be just not going out, period. Not even to go for shopping. You're going to get someone else to do it for you. You're just not supposed to go out because it's going to kill you if it gets you. But what? Just like, let's double park, because that's obviously the best thing to do, isn't it? You'd only got to go a few feet further up to stop, pull at the side of the road. There's no cars. It's only like 2 more cars above, and then you can get in. But no, I'll just block the entire road off. People gone mad, they really have. So yeah, this old one, not only were they driving at ridiculously 15 miles an hour, which is like, everyone that has been stuck inside all day working, like me, wants to get home and doesn't want to be stuck behind someone dawdling along who shouldn't even be out. Should be indoors, keeping away from the germs. And I gotta admit, the DPD driver, when he's been collecting, he's been bemoaning of the fact all week that the amount of groups, like feral groups of elderly folk just roaming the streets, because everyone else is inside it. It's like, right, we're going out because everyone else is inside. Gangs of elderly is roaming around the streets. It's like we're doing all these restrictions to help them, protect them from getting this virus, and they're just paying no attention and just doing what the hell they like, bugger everyone. Go out and just hang out in parks and do whatever we want to do. So, yes. So this is at the point as well we find out that Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, has now been tested positive for coronavirus. And then I think the Prince of Wales has got it as well. Pretty much soon everybody's going to end up with it by the looks of it. And it's just going to be the random twist of fate. Oh, there's a bin right across my driveway. Do you think I might sneak past it? I don't know. Should we give it a go? We'll try. See. So, yeah, I mean, it's just going to be, that random roll of the dice. Do you die from it or don't you? Is coronavirus going to kill you or will it not? We've done it. Hey, look at that skill. I'm happy about that. Straight in, no problem. The cat is playing friskily. The 2 cats actually. They're not bothered. They don't care about coronavirus. They're just playing. So, that's about it, really. They are. So I'll probably do, because I did an update vlog, but I'm only doing that on 3Speak on Hive at the moment. So I might do another one of those middle of next week, possibly. And then I'll see you in next week's coffee vlog if I'm still around. Don't know. Although being stuck in a warehouse on my own, there's pretty much zero chance of me catching anything other than boredom at the moment. But nothing else. I'm not going to catch anything stuck in that warehouse. I'm pretty sure of it. Right, have a good week next week. Catch you in next week's coffee vlog. See ya.